Public auction here at this beautiful court location, 11 Jindalee Close in Rowville. My name's Sam Babelis. For those that I haven't met, I'll be your auctioneer and facilitator here today. I'm obviously accompanied by Byron, that many of you have met during the course of the Open for inspections. We've got Simon here assisting, and also the beautiful Steph, if you've got any questions or would like some assistance with your bidding. So folks, please don't be shy. Give it your best shot today. We believe we've got an exceptional property for you in a most convenient location. I don't propose to hold anyone up here today. It is quite chilly. The sun is out. So the best way to keep warm, I've always said on a Saturday at auction, is to keep bidding and put your hands up. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be reading through the contract. It is a standard REIV Combined Law Institute of Victoria contract of sale. It is pretty straightforward. It's been expertly prepared by the vendor's legal representative, Superior Conveyancing. It states that we sell to you today the property, which is the land, and all the improvements, which is described legally on the attached copy of title and plan, being lot number 73 on volume 9553, folio 690. A lot of numbers. All it simply means, folks, is that we sell to you number 11 Jindalee Close in Rowville today, together with all fixtures and fittings. Those of a permanent nature will remain with the property for you at settlement. The price, what's it worth? Well, that'll be determined by your bidding. We are calling for a 10% deposit unless prior arrangements have been made and approved with our agents. And the settlement terms that we offer you today, you may have 45 days through to 60 days from today's date being the sale date. So, reiterate those terms for you: 10% deposit, balance of monies, 45 through to 60 days. The settlement date will be the date upon which vacant possession shall be given, namely upon acceptance of title and payment of the whole of the purchase monies. And the date of the sale is today's date, folks, being the 1st of July 2017. With regards to the general conditions, I'll take them as being read. However, with regards to the special conditions, folks, I'm obligated to read the auction clause out by law. It simply states that today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The vendors have set a reserve price, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, it prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and it prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding. It provides fines for such conduct if that happens. The rules today do permit vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor is simply the term vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer am able to place a vendor bid. If we get to the reserve price, ladies and gentlemen, and I declare the property is sold and knocked down, I cannot accept any late bids. So I'll make it known to you if and when we reach that point. And if you're here today without another person who has an interest in buying today, we can put your name down on the contract with the words "and or nominee," and you can nominate another party into the contract right up until 14 days prior to settlement. So we've made it pretty easy and straightforward for you to have a go today. That's the contract in its entirety. As far as the vendor statement goes, folks, we've got total outgoings to the local council here at Knox to be $1,693 approximately per annum. You are charged, as far as Yarra Valley or South East Water goes, and metered on usage as you are in your own homes. With regards to the zoning certificate, we are zoned General Residential Zone Schedule 2. It is one of the best zonings that you can get in these parts, let alone Melbourne. Vic Roads has no interest in the property or proposals, folks. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, a slightly irregular parcel of land here, but with those that would like the measurements, we have a 24.5 metre frontage by 38 metres on that boundary, 39.4 on this boundary, with a beautiful 14 metres to the rear. You do have a slight easement just along the fence line here, which is a couple of feet off the fence line. In total, some 732.68 blue chip square metres of Rowville real estate. That's the contract. The home itself, which is in fact what you're buying. A beautiful home. When you're talking about space, well, you're not going to run out of it anytime soon here. 5 bedrooms to choose from, 2 bathrooms. You've got the double lock-up garage here. You've got off-street parking for several other vehicles. And for those that had a look from the rear courtyard, it is drive straight through to where the entertaining area is under pergola, and if you wanted to open it up and remove the beautiful landscaping here, I dare say you could create even more access through the fence line here for those that are boating enthusiasts, tradespeople, whatever your heart desires, because you've got a beautiful vast frontage. The property itself very cleverly designed. Of course, you've looked through, you've seen the beautifully renovated kitchen, great outdoor area, and again, for those with a growing family, watch them grow in here and your problems disappear. You're not going to outgrow it anytime soon. And of course, folks, off-street parking, as I mentioned, is cinch. And when you're talking about a cul-de-sac, what you're talking about is security for the kids, that if they want to have a game with the neighbouring kids, a game of cricket, a kick of the football, that's what we're talking about. The only screeching of brakes you'll hear is that of their bicycles in this court, not unlike some of the other properties along the main roads. Upstairs, folks, of course, you've got the bedrooms, the kids have got their own bathrooms, a very cleverly thought out formal planning living area, and of course, on a day like today, when you come inside as the new purchasers and it's yours in 45 to 60 days home, come home after a long day's work, fire up that beautiful fireplace, toast your toes over a glass of wine. It's there for you to enjoy. All the other modern conveniences you'd expect, but of course, as far as location goes, you can walk to the Stud Park Shopping Centre. Around the corner is the 691 bus. You've got Stud Park Reserve, and of course the beautiful Sutton Lake walking and bike tracks there for you to enjoy. St Simon's School, Rowville Secondary College, Rowville Primary, all within close proximity from this very location. The list goes on and on, ladies and gentlemen. It is my last auction for the day. I don't propose to bore you. I think you've been told through the open for inspections how good it is, which is why you've returned. Now let me just say this to you. The only bad news I have for you is that one person's going home with a contract today and the rest just the brochure. So your actions, not your words, will dictate your fate here today, whether you walk away with the keys or you walk away with regret and doubt as to whether you'll find another one. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm in your hands. You've seen it. No more time looking, we get time to buy. Who'd like to start the auction for 11 Jindalee Close in Rowville? I'm in your hands now, folks. Start me where you will. Some recent sales as high as 900, not too far away from here. We've had the comparable sales, statement of information inside, only underpinning value in your property here and should only give you confidence. Can I see you start anywhere at all? Start me where you will. As I mentioned, hands in pockets. It's a bit cold. Only one way to warm up, and that's put your hands up in the air at an auction. Come on, don't be shy. Just keep bidding. I'll let you know when it gets too high when to stop. Can I suggest to start perhaps? What about $800,000? Vendor will bid at $800. If you won't start, I'll be forced to. $800 even money. At $800,000, looking for a $20,000 rise at this point seems like the sensible place to go. At $800,000, my bid, ladies and gentlemen, back to you now. If you want to buy it, need to let you know, $800,000, looking for a bid in advance. At $800,000 now, picking up buyers, don't be shy, you look like astute judges. I need to know you're interested, I'm not a mind reader. At $800,000. G'day folks, some lovely neighbours. There you go, you get those for free. 800, they come with the property. 8 even money. Can I see a further advance and offer? $800,000 then. Quickly, post call at 800,000. Could be a quick auction. $800,000 now. Second call. Come on, don't miss it. At 800. There should be 2 hands and a few legs up at this sort of money. That's called a bargain. At 800,000, this marketplace, you don't hear those words come out of an auctioneer's mouth. At $800,000, looking for a better bid and offer, welcome to the auction. At $820,000. Won't buy it just yet, but it'll certainly buy you an opportunity to find out shortly. At $820,000, bids with you matter now. At $820,000, looking for a better bid and offer. At $820 now, looking for a better bid. At $820 now it is. At $820 now the bid, further bid and offer anywhere else. Awfully quiet on this side. What are we doing? Just spectators today at $820,000. Are we all finished, silent, done? 820. Once at 820. Twice at $820,000. Quickly, looking for a further bid at $820,000. Third call, final call. Are you all finished, silent, done? At $820,000. Take a 10 if it'll bring you in at this point. At 830 if you like. At $820,000, looking for a better bid and offer. At $820,000 now. 820 is the bid. Better advance and offer. 820 now, looking for an advance. $820,000. Come on, folks. Don't be shy. Great profit. 820 then. Finish, silent, done at 820. Last opportunity then. First call at 820. Second call at 820,000. Third, final call. All finished, all silent, all done at $820,000. Okay, let me explain how we're going to proceed from here, folks. If you're waiting for me to go inside, I don't need to, because based on the comparable sales, our recommendation to the vendor is that's a little bit on the low side. So we'll pass the property in, but before I do that, I'm going to give you one last opportunity to compete with this family here and be the highest bidder at an auction, because by law, we will pass the property into you and disclose to you the reserve exclusively before we speak to any other party. Your bid at the moment, madam. 820, last opportunity. Call it 3 times, otherwise we hold over for private discussions. At $820,000, last opportunity then, first call, 820. Come on, don't miss it. Take you to walk, drive away with any regrets. Second call at 820. Third, final and last chance at $820,000. Are you all finished? Silent, you're done. 820 then. Have a live bid here. No better bids. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hold over for private discussions with this family at 820. I believe there'll be a salt sticker going up shortly. We're not too far away. If you have any further interest, I'd ask that you remain behind for 5 minutes. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, we look forward to letting you know what it's sold for. We wish you a wonderful and safe warm weekend. Thank you very much for attending another Half Courts auction. Madam, come through.